Terry Arbor here. We're going to do a lesson 3 in Guitarjitsu. It's going to be a quick lesson. It's going to be a simple lesson. I want you to take it seriously, though. You may already know this information, but it's okay. This is probably the point where people are going to not come back anymore because they think that this is so simple that I have nothing to offer. But there's people out there who don't know this information, and this is key information if you're going to use the rest of the Guitarjitsu system. Understand that each one of these tools that I've given you, and I'm going to give you, is like a Lego block. You know, I taught you the root scale in lesson 1, and he was like, I can do inversions with that. Okay, that's pretty cool, but not much you can do with one little block. And then I taught you how to make your major minor chords all over the neck from that root scale. And you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty decent thing to do. Well, this is lesson 3, and you're going to be like, I can kind of use it a little bit with this system now, a little bit. And I'll explain that to you how you use it. But lesson 4, lesson 5, and next few lessons after this are going to be a lot more to it and a lot more in depth, and it's going to change everything. So please do this lesson, go to the next one. Once you get this one under your fingers and you know it, go to the next one. Okay, don't quit, because this is very simple. I've got to cover it though to be for completeness, because it's a necessary key to unlock your fretboard. Okay, so what are we going to learn today? Well, we're going to learn the low E string. Now, I've got all the strings on here represented. I'm only going to use this low E string. See, I got the low E here. That's all we're going to use. Now, did you know there's a lot of complex ways out there to try and memorize your fretboard? Do you know to know your whole fretboard, all you need to know is the low E string? Did you know that? That's all you need to know is the low E string to know your whole fretboard. And I'll show you how to do it in the next few lessons for sure. But you have to know your low E string. But the good news is you only have to know the notes on your low E string from, this is the headstock up here. Know it from 0 or ghost fret, the open E, from open to the 12th fret. That's all you need to know. And you only need to know your whole notes. You don't need to know the halves. You don't need to know the sharps or flats or whatever you want to call them. All you need to know is the whole tones. And then once you know that, I'll show you. You'll see. It'll be awesome. But you got to make sure you know this. So we're going to cover that. If you've ever done a barred F chord, then you know that the first fret here is an F. Hope you can see that. That's on the first fret, this F. So you got E, F. If you ever made a G chord, then you should know that on the 3rd fret is a G. Okay? And the 5th fret, this is the 3rd, 5th, 7th. On the 5th fret, an A. So E, F, G, A. Now, if you ever play any blues stuff, you know that A, 5th fret, like pentatonic, is used quite a bit. So F, G, A. The 7th and 8th fret are what I call the archaeological fret or historic fret because of BC, like, you know, like 500 BC or some shit. It's just a memory tool that you may or may not need. But B, C for 7th and 8th fret. The 10th fret is the 10th fret is D, so 10 D. Okay, should never forget that. It's a D. And then we start back over on our 12th fret with E, because it's the open fret, the ghost fret, the equivalent of the ghost fret up here. So this is something that you need to practice. E open, F 1st fret, G 3rd fret, A 5th fret, B 7th fret, C 8th fret, D 10th fret, and E 12th fret. This is what you have to remember. It should be very easy because the F and G are chords that's made quite often, and then you have A, B, C, D, E. So the way you practice this is you simply go, you do it forward and you do it reverse. You know, you just think of the 12th fret and go E, 10th is D, 8th is C, 7th is B, 5th is A, 3rd is G, 1st is F, open is E. So make sure you got this. And then, obviously, the notes in between, usually in Guitar World, we deal with Guitar Land, I should say, since those messages. I'm not affiliated with Guitar World. But in Guitar Land, you deal only with sharps, generally. So in between, like this would be an F sharp. This would be a G sharp. This would be an A sharp. This would be a C sharp. So your sharps are in between, right? So all you need to know is your whole notes. So you might want to put like cut little square papers up with and write a number on them, like 1 through 12 on 12 pieces of paper, and then shuffle them up and draw a number out and see what it says. And let's say it says 11. Okay, so what's the 10? It's D. So 11th on the low E would be a D sharp. And see if you can name the note. You know, just off the top of your head, be able to come up with the note. This is an easy lesson. You'll probably get this in pretty quickly. If you're just a little familiar with the guitar, you probably already know your low E string. And if that's the case, jump on that next lesson when it comes out, because we're going to use this. It's going to be a big deal. This is going to be a big deal. Okay? Thinking that that's all that I want to share at this moment. I think it is. So anyway, write that down in your journal. Do your exercise up and down the neck on the low E string. And do your exercise jumping the root scale. You know, everything that I've told you in the other lessons. And tell your social media about this. Share this class with other guitarists. Now, if you don't want to share this with guitarists in your circle that you play with, if you want to seem like you're a guitar genius and some sort of guitar god, and you will look that way pretty soon, I promise. I'm going to keep it a secret, I understand. But share this class with your Facebook friends. Any way that you can help to spread this class, to get this class going, to get more subscribers for me, to get some more views for me. Because, as you can see, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. So, you know, I've just drove all day, and I'm exhausted, and I'm trying to share this knowledge with you guys. So, you know, help me out. Like and share, hit the little bell, the notification thing or whatever, and help other guitarists become part of this community, the Guitarjitsu community. Anyway, thanks a lot. Look soon, there'll be another lesson, and it'll be a lot more in depth, and it's going to change everything for your playing. No joke. No joke. Alright, see you then.